Hey guys, Neone here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my reaction to Pyramid Game Episode 1. Um, wow. But before we get into this, I want to remind you guys that this is to see the full reaction. It will be on my Patreon in the description box down below. To see a full reaction for free. Yeah, you guys can go down there and you guys will be taken to my Patreon. If you guys like this reaction, remember if you guys like the reaction, remember comment, subscribe, push notifications on so you know when I upload next. Any comments, questions, concerns, anything you want me to react to, or any answers to questions I may have asked in this video, please leave it down in the comment section down below. All the links will be in my description box, including my Patreon. Yeah, let's get right into this, into the summary of episode 1. I plan on doing K-drama Wednesday. Yeah, I do plan on watching a lot of these episodes later today. Even though it is Thursday, I will probably upload maybe like 2 or 3 episodes of Pyramid Game today, and then the rest will continue every Wednesday, or maybe like me binge watching like a K-drama depending on how many episodes. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this, but I know I'm gonna do at least Wednesdays K-dramas because I've been getting into them. But anyways, this first episode, this first opening scene, that I was so confused. I was weirded out. I was like, what is going on? I didn't know anything that was happening. And let's just say it hit me. It hit me because of the eeriness of it and like everything like that. And I am looking on my notes. I wrote notes. And I will be referring to I'm looking at a cast thing on my phone. So that's, if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But like, that opening scene got me into the mood of this episode, okay? Let's just say that. Sunjuya, sorry for mispronouncing these characters' names, but Sunjuya, the main character, she is a transfer student who transfers a lot because her father is in the military. I do not know the father's name. Yeah. Right now, I have not written that down, and I don't see him on the cast list, or at least the cast list I'm looking at right now, so I can't really tell you guys his name. But the father, the military father, always switches schools, and so she's transferring over to this one. And the first pickup of this school is very weird, very eerie, very very mysterious. Like, I got a gut feeling, like I feel it in my gut that something here wasn't right, because I saw the teachers, the students acting weird. Like, when Sunjia would leave a room, they would all look at her. Or the teachers, when she was inside the office, getting her name tags and stuff, the teachers were looking at her like, oh, she's in that classroom. Very, very eerie. And I noticed that there wasn't like anybody else in that building. Like, the classroom that she was put in was in a different building, separate from all the other classes. This was the only class in the building, which I thought was very, very weird. In the lunchroom, they're the only class there out of everybody. Nobody else has classroom with them, which I wrote, school, weird, lunchtime, weird. I literally triple underlined lunchtime and school and equaled it to weird. But I digress. Jana, the outcast. So Sanjua, and Jana are sitting together. They're put to sit together because that's the only open desk. And she, right off the bat, you can tell Jana is the outcast. She has bruises all over her, cuts, and like you could tell this girl's going through it. But she is being the outcast. You don't really know what's going on at first. I didn't know what's going on at first. Until later we find out that Thursday, I'm guessing the third Thursday of the month is important. They have what they call HR. And Dua, the class president, explains to Sunjia what they're going to do, which is a game that we know nothing about until up this point. The game has 4 categories. A, you could be an A, you can be a B, you could be a C, or you could be a D. And then there's an imaginary F category. A way you could be an F is if nobody votes for you, or if you decide not to vote, which makes Jana an F because she doesn't vote for some unknown reason. I mean, not unknown, but like, you know, she doesn't really say it, but like, I guess you can kind of guess that she doesn't really believe in voting, which, I mean, you get into this episode, but like, you don't really get into it. She's really much of a mystery. Like, this had me angry at some points. This had me sad. This had me grossed out. This had me weirded out. This had me not knowing what, like, I was feeling everything, okay? And the only thing I was not feeling was happy. I mean, wait, no. The one time I was feeling happy was when a character named Yirim, the idol trainee, was singing on stage. That was the only time I was happy. The other times I was weirded out and traumatized, okay? But back to the explanation. The way you get into these 4 categories is by votes and how many votes you have. I do not remember who came on top or like what the ranking is, but because I was still getting through previous scenes at those times. But the treatment that you receive from other people in the classroom depends on the rank or the category that you get put in. The A's get treated the best. They're like the president. They're like famous. They're like the best of the best. They're the kings and queens. There's no kings, but they're the queens of the school. And F is not even a category. It's like an imaginary category. It's technically not in the pyramid, but it's you still get treated the worst of the worst. You don't have to vote, which I know I said, but you don't have to vote. You can, if you decide not to vote or decide not to participate in the game, you're expected to delete the app and leave the room. And you just automatically get put in an F. So, yeah, I was going through it. I had questions. I wrote down who invented the game and why this game? Why this idea of this game? How? I mean, by the end, we kind of get pointed towards who the creator of the game is, but we don't know for sure if it is her. Don't actually answer these questions in the comment section, please. Let me figure that out myself. The questions: who invented the game and why this game? What is the backstory? I don't actually want to know those. I want to find out while watching this. This episode, this show is going to be a doozy because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, okay? It's gonna be a lot to keep track of, but do the teachers know? I want to know. I'm going to add that to the question list. Do the teachers know what's going on? Because it seems like they do, because they're acting mad sus. Don't actually answer that question for me either. Please, let me figure that out too. But do the teachers know what's going on in that classroom? Because it seems like they don't. Why doesn't... I'm not even going to ask that, because like I kind of know the answer, but I kind of don't at the same time, because I don't know the actual answer, but I'm just going to assume. But yeah, this entire classroom is just weird. Angrying. It makes me angry looking at it sometimes, and very disgusted, and I never want to play this game in my life. Okay, I never want to be a part of something like this, to be honest with you. And I never will. Thank you. Beckheden. We don't know her significance as of right now. But she seems important. I have her name written down. Yeah. Those are the only names that I really have so far written down. Like Sanjua. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. Yeah. I'm just going through it. I just finished recording this first episode, and I'm about to go into the next one after this. I'm preparing myself mentally for this series, because I'm going to need it, honestly, wholeheartedly. I'm going to need it for this series. I feel like just off this first episode, it really is a fantastic episode. It sets the scene. But yeah. Okay. If you guys would like to see the full reaction, the link will be in my description box to go on my Patreon, which is completely free to react to. Definitely there is some trigger warnings before seeing this, because the things I've seen so far, and it's only the first episode, is very disheartening. Whoever invented this game is truly deranged, because why? Okay. Oh my gosh. This thing had me like messed up. Okay. Who is the lesbian couple that I've heard so much about in this series? Because I have not seen it yet, obviously, because it's the first episode, but hopefully by the third or second or fourth episode we get introduced to them. in this series. But yeah, I really am enjoying somewhat. I mean, it's very interesting, and I'm really, really enjoying it, and it's hooking me. It hooked me, definitely. And I enjoyed watching it. But yeah, if you, today is Thursday, the 22nd. It's 4 a.m. right now. So, yeah, we are going to be putting out with Dad today. And what else? Stupid Wife, behind the scenes, Ponto You Off, another one of those videos. Anything else what I planned today? I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Again, another reminder, if you guys want to see the full video, please, it's on my Patreon, and I'll be linked in the description box as well. As well as my schedule, so you guys can see when I upload. Some things are not on there. Some things like this was off the schedule, but for the most part, those are update to date stuff. This show really messed up my psyche. If you guys couldn't tell, like, I can't function, and it doesn't help that it's 4 a.m. I'll see you guys next time. Remember to stay kind. Peace out.